We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. To throw right away is Howell. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now this defense for the Eagles much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season. Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue. Now a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago. Antonio Gibson with it. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh? Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Howell. Hard throw, incomplete. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
This could be it. This could be the turning point.
Hurts. Twist to the outside, it's Sermon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there. What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A nice run here early on. It didn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. 2nd down, back to Sanders. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to save him. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Hurts. And that nearly an interception here.
To pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Jamin Davis, the one to get up from his linebacker spot and make that play.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Hurts gets this to Sanders. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Job they did getting to him quickly and holding him.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Second down and a run by Robinson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Robinson will try to pick it up. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. This time they'll throw it with Howard. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On 3rd down, Robinson. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover. And just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's out of bounds. Sets up to throw it. In trouble, he's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Howell. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
That's garbage.
This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 13 yards there, Washington first. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Down, baby. Let's go.
Again, it's Robinson. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Howell, he'll look to throw it. He finds an open field here. Howell sliding down, and he picks up the first on that play. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howell. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Howell got a man. It's De'Ami Brown complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Turn it up. Stay on point, fellas.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. throwing on third down here. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 30. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
No time. Let's make some noise.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to the ground with Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
On first down, Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Benjamin St. Just. So an opening drive interception to begin the second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's got it down to the 28. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Robinson with another carry. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal for a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. That good for 22 and a first down. He'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts, complete. Smith has it.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it right, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. It's caught to the right side of Smith. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
One of these days you'll learn to play football. Get him off his feet. Get him. Get him.
And it's no good. Elliott pulled it, and still nothing on the scoreboard. It remains a scoreless tie. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this game?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Howell to throw on second down.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Gibson.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. So both teams scoreless here as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Faking the handoff. Howell.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game. And here we go. Our first touchdown, and it comes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament that both of these defenses were able to hold the line this long. But now, on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
Warrior 70. Dragon 60.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Hal to the air on 1st and 10. And Thomas has it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling lines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Powell. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Right now, boys.
Powell, 3rd and goal. And he comes back with one complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
Sly able to put this one through,
and that will extend their lead even further.
So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Cameron Cole. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration is settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And safe, boys. Let's get a few yards on this play.
Throwing that first down here.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Commanders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands to spread our fingers like
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll set up to throw. And my goodness, another interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. So let's sort this out. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Out of the gun, it's Howard.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
2nd and 20.
All right, let's control the clock here. Don't make no mistakes out there, offense. All right, let's control the tracer. Tackle
Second down, Howell back to pass. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
What is the deal?
The offense on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Third and long, here's Howell.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after it. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. Offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there. And he ended up coughing it up.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Hurts.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Taken down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Hurts. Swung out wide to Sanders.
And he can manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And now here's another interception.
Picked up by Benjamin St. Juice. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for Commanders touchdown.
Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really, you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Howell throwing for it.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be caught. So 2 more in the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just with 7 points, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like, what feels good to you, what feels good to your team? You're down big, you really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run. Have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, we're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Blesson Austin. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I'm like, listen, it's coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here, so primetime game still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here to Ford.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and save it. Watch your team execute it. the scoreboard says. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
That one looks like he'll throw here. For the defense, they get to Howard. He'll go down here. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go!
Come on, guys, you got this. Let's win.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get to him again.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Tressway now, standing just about on his own goal line.
Rodgers to return it.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
Here we go, set! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger! 19 tight, 19 tight!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Ready! Tempo! Go!
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Kendall Fuller. The Commanders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So a victory here for the Commanders.
And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But the absolute pinch a shot out, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense